Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about a really hot topic here lately, the Dollar Tree price increases. Of course, Dollar Tree used to be the place you could go where everything in the store was $1. You didn't have to look at the prices, you could just throw things in your basket or in your cart and not worry about it and go on your way. In the last few years, of course, they went from $1 to $1.25, and they also got the Dollar Tree Plus aisle containing $3 and $5 items. And now at most Dollar Trees, we have been seeing those $3 and $5 items starting to get spread throughout the store and not just confined to an aisle. And now we're seeing things jump up from $1.25 to $1.50 and $1.70. We're also seeing brands like Be Pure come out with $3 products as well. And I've even heard that some of the $5 products are going to be, and I've even heard there will be some $7 products here in the future. So lots of changes going on, and I really thought we should talk about it. So the purpose of today's video is I'm wanting to go through like 20 or so items that a lot of these are staple items for me, and the others are just common things that you pick up at the Dollar Tree, and kind of compare them to Walmart and kind of break it down and see what you can still get for your money at Dollar Tree versus Walmart, and to also see if Dollar Tree has finally priced itself out and where Walmart's prices fall into that. So as we go through the video, definitely let me know your thoughts, talk to each other. This is a conversation really, because this affects each and every one of us, as prices everywhere have been going up and will probably continue to do so. So I do hope you'll become part of our Dollar Diva family here on YouTube and join the family and our community here. I'll have related content down below in the description box, and we have a lot to talk about today, so without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So the first item, and you guys know this is a staple item of mine at the Dollar Tree and has been for a long time, rubber gloves. I'm talking about the ones that you use to like wash dishes and clean. So the brand that I tend to buy is Scrub Buddies. And of course they were $1 for a long time. Then they went up to $1.25. And most recently, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, I was at a Dollar Tree. And so I thought that anything with the $1.25 price on the actual item would be safe in these price increases. Turns out that is not the case. I was at a Dollar Tree and was like, I'm going to pick up a couple packs of these rubber gloves. And they had a red sticker covering the $1.25, and they were $1.50. So I got 2 pairs for $3. So now how does this compare to Walmart? So Walmart has the O-Cedar Playtex hand savers. You get 1 pair, and I don't know if you remember, like a couple years ago, I used to be able to pick these up at my Dollar Tree. You'd get 2 to the pack for $1.25. Really, really, really great. And they weren't any lesser quality than the 1 pair that you would buy for $1.25. Really loved them. I haven't been able to find them as of recently, but I buy the Scrub Buddy brand, which I like as well. I just like these ones because you got 2 pair. So on Walmart's website, it says that they are $2.97. So as you can see, you can still get the Scrub Buddies ones for about half price. They also have a great value brand. You get 1 pair. These are $1.94. So like if you're at Walmart and you need some rubber gloves, those are probably the best ones to get. They're going to be the cheapest for your money, but they're still 44 cents cheaper at Dollar Tree. So these are one of those items that even if it went up to $1.75, you would still be saving money buying these at Dollar Tree. As well as a dish brush. You guys know that this is a staple of mine as well from the Dollar Tree as well, also called a pots and pans brush. So of course, it's $1.25. I'm sure this will probably be $1.50 as well. I didn't notice the last time I checked, but we'll just assume. And the one I get, I think, is Scrub Buddies brand as well. I usually replace this about once a year, so it's not a huge expense. So Walmart, you can get their great value utility brush. It looks very similar to the Scrub Buddies one for $2.97. So again, in a pinch, it's not super expensive. It's not going to break the bank. It's not as expensive as the Scotch Brite one, which is $9.30. according to Walmart's website. But still, if you're at Dollar Tree, $1.50 is still a really good deal for this brush. So this is one of those things that is in fact cheaper at Dollar Tree. Then wine glasses. You guys know I love to stock up on my glassware at Dollar Tree. And I think this stuff is going up. Now the last time I bought glasses, they were still $1.25. I think they have since moved up to $1.50. And of course you don't really buy sets at Dollar Tree, you buy them individually. So Walmart has the Mainstays stemless wine glasses for $1.48. So at $1.50, they're actually cheaper than Dollar Tree. And if you buy a 4-pack of the same glasses, they're actually a little bit bigger. They're 17 ounce versus 15 ounce for the single. you're going to pay $5.92, which is also $1.48. So it's comparable. These are just plain. They don't have any design or decoration, so it just depends on what you want. These are one of those things that could go either way. Now, I like to be able to pick up and hold the ones at Dollar Tree so as to see what kind, what shape, how heavy I like my glass. Some people just like to buy a set. Some people like something a lot nicer. So this is going to be one of those things that's kind of up to you. As of now, I will still personally be buying my wine glasses at Dollar Tree, but this seems to be one of those things that you can find relatively comparable to Dollar Tree at Walmart. And then makeup sponges. So on their website, they say they have this one here for 97 cents. And I'm not sure if you can buy this in store or not, but if you can, that's a really good deal. They've even got one here that's like a different shape for $2. Again, not terrible. But what I won't do is buy one from Real Techniques for $10. And that's a lot of times what you do end up seeing at like the drugstore and at Walmart. Like I said, if you're in Walmart and you can find the one that's 97 cents, that is a really good deal. Of course, much cheaper than Dollar Tree. But if not, I think right now my makeup is still $1.25 at my Dollar Tree. I don't know if that is one of those categories that's going to go up or not. But for me personally, if I'm in Dollar Tree, I'm still just going to pick up a couple beauty blenders because I'm not going to just go to Walmart. I might go to Walmart for like groceries and stuff like that with my husband, but I'm not going to be like, hey, I need a beauty blender and go all the way to that side of the store if I'm not going there. And I'm certainly not going to buy this product at CVS. Even though I do frequent CVS a lot, this is still going to be, personally for me, one of those items I get at Dollar Tree. Because really, unless you can find this 97-cent one, you're going to be paying more than Dollar Tree. This one here is a little tricky, but I think overall you're going to be just fine still buying your makeup sponges at Dollar Tree. And then the big one for me in my channel is makeup. Being $1.25, or if it does go up to $1.50, which I'm sure it will, I do personally still believe, and I've always felt, that even at $1.50, there's a lot of items at Dollar Tree that are going to be cheaper than everything. And I know that because I go to my local CVS a lot. And it was hard finding anything for less than $3. So there's that. Now Walmart does have some cosmetics on their website that, like, usually, generally LA Colors or Wet n Wild, that are $1.98 or less. I don't know what the stores look like. I know Wet n Wild you can find like lipsticks for like $1 and that kind of thing. So it's not too bad, but it looks like you're going to really have to stick with LA Colors or Wet n Wild. And it just depends on your preferences for makeup, of course. You know, bargain makeup is not for everybody. And certainly not every product is for everybody. Just like me, I really, as far as like a bargain mascara, my favorite is the Essence Lash Princess, which is going to run you about $4.99. But there's a lot of stuff at Dollar Tree I think is a fabulous find. Then you got Shop Miss A as well, where things used to be $1.55 or $1, and now a lot of those items are $1.88. So I think anytime you can find makeup under $3, that's a win. So this is going to be one of those things that it just still depends on your preferences and the products that you like. Some products you're going to want to spend more, and you've got your products that you like, and that's fine. So overall, I think Dollar Tree is still going to be a go-to for makeup for some things, or a lot of things really. But there are going to be some things that, you know, in $1.25 or $1.50 or $1.88 on Shop Miss A or $1.98 on Walmart is really about as cheap as it gets. So I really can't complain on anything that is under $3. So I think this one here is kind of a wash because it's just going to really depend more on your makeup preferences. So now candles. Candles actually typically aren't something I buy at Dollar Tree anyway. I do tend to get mine at Walmart, mainly because of quality. I like the mainstays candles. I'll get the big tall ones with 1 wick, or I'll get the shorter ones with 3 wick. I think they're fine. I think they burn well. They smell nice, and they're cheap, especially when you compare them to other candles. Dollar Tree now, they sell some $3 and $5 candles, and I've bought them before. I've got some $3 ones that I'm waiting to use. I just recently hauled a pumpkin one that was $5. I don't know how fast these burn. I haven't burnt them yet. In a pinch, I have definitely, like I said, bought a candle at the $3 or $5 range in Dollar Tree. Anything that's at the $1.25 price point I have found not to be worth it. Literally, I think I bought one for $1.25 and it burned in like 3 hours. It wasn't really worth it. So this is something I'm going to generally get at Walmart anyway. And if I do get it at Dollar Tree, I'm going to get one in the $3 or $5 price point. So this one here, I think as far as it being in the $1.25 or the $1.50 price point, you're better off just going to Walmart anyway, or even if you want something a little fancier, going to TJ Maxx or Marshalls. So this might be one of those things that Walmart is is and always has been a little bit better and a little bit better of a value and a quality. So I think Walmart is technically a better deal, better quality in the candle department. And then we've got like gift supplies, so like gift bags and tissue paper. So you can still get some really good deals at Walmart on these things. Like, it's not going to be super expensive, but overall I just really still don't think you can beat Dollar Tree. Even at $1.50, and like I said, I don't know if the gift stuff is going to go up to $1.50, but even, let's just say hypothetically it is, the wall of gift bags for every occasion, every size, is second to none. Whereas at Walmart, you're gonna have to look, because some of them are gonna be like $5. You know what I mean? Some are gonna be a little cheaper, but I think at $1.50 you can get ones that are big or smaller. They get 2 packs of more basic gift bags that I think Walmart sells for like 98 cents a piece, versus if you buy them for $1.50, you're getting them for like 75 a piece. Tissue paper, it looks like you can get a pretty good deal at Walmart as well, but I think $1.25 for an array of colors. Just get it all at Dollar Tree. I still think no matter what, Dollar Tree is going to be cheaper for this kind of thing, and it's going to take the thought and the price comparison out versus having to go to Walmart and figure out what occasion you're getting it for, whether it's male or female or all that stuff. I still think this is going to be a much, much better deal for some time to come at Dollar Tree. And then this here is another staple item of mine that I wanted to see if it would still be a deal at $1.50 to buy these at Dollar Tree versus Walmart. And it turns out, so oven mitts. It looks like kind of the same oven mitts that you would get at Dollar Tree are $2.08 plus $4.99 shipping on the website. They've got some that are on clearance. They've got some designs on them for $1.77 or $1.88 plus $4.90 shipping. Don't know how much they cost in store, but I would imagine you're not going to pay $1.77. Now granted, I guess if you buy enough on the internet and buy enough off Walmart.com, you're going to get free shipping and all that kind of thing. But still, at $1.50, you're still spending less. You can just go in, grab a couple. They've got different colors. So I think oven mitts are still most definitely going to be something that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. And then safety swabs. Safety swabs, I think you get 80 for $1.25. So let's just say even if they're $1.50, I think you're still going to get a better deal at Dollar Tree. So right here, this is actually sponsored on Walmart.com. They've got these safety cotton swabs. You get 324 for $11.99. I did the math on that, and it's per 80, it's $2.96. So what you would buy for $1.25 or $1.50 at Dollar Tree, you would pay $2.96 for at Walmart. So this is definitely something I feel that is still cheaper at Dollar Tree. As well as another staple of mine, those long lighters that you use to light your candles with, still at $1.50. I don't think you can get one for under $2 or $3 at Walmart. So these are as well something that is still gonna be cheaper at Dollar Tree, even if it goes to $1.75. So still another thing that is cheaper at Dollar Tree. Here's a category that is a little bit, Walmart might beat Dollar Tree out on this. It depends on the circumstance though. So floral, as we know, a lot of Dollar Trees are really stocked up very well with floral stuff, and they change it out for the seasons. So, you know, for $1.25 or $1.50, you pick out a little thing and you get as many as you need. And it used to be that this stuff was kind of expensive at other places. Now, one thing I will say about the stuff at Walmart, it looks really pretty. Like some of the stuff at Dollar Tree can look a little cheap, you know what I'm saying? They got one here, it's an artificial silk pink ranunculus spring pick. It's 98 cents. Now you're gonna pay on shipping, but the odds are you're probably gonna buy enough of this stuff. You know, you're not gonna just buy one, you're gonna buy a few different things to make an arrangement. So the shipping may work out depending on how much you have to buy, but I will tell you, a lot of it's a whole lot prettier. It really is a whole lot prettier. So this might be one of those things, and a lot of it's like I said, 98 cents, $1.97. So if you can wrap that into a little bit of a shipping cost, or buy enough to where there is no shipping cost, or if you have like Walmart Plus or something like that, it might actually behoove you to get this stuff at Walmart. But if you're not really a big, you know, person doing this stuff and you just want to get a couple things for $1.25 or $1.50 at Dollar Tree, that's okay too. So I think this one here, it can go either way depending on what your needs are, how much you buy, and how important it is to you. Like I said, Walmart's not necessarily cheaper, but they may have a higher quality, and then it ends up not being too much more expensive than Dollar Tree for a better quality. So I think this one here is kind of a wash. It just depends on you. So Christmas ornaments, I think the website might be a little bit misleading. Like it says here, you can get a 12-piece thing, like a 12-piece thing of like those Christmas balls, starting from $2.99. I don't really know that that's true. I think you're going to pay much more for just these simple colored, you know, Christmas tree ball ornaments. And Dollar Tree, for $1.25 or $1.50, you're going to have a bunch of different colors. Maybe not every single color. Like if you're looking for teal, you might have to go somewhere else. But your red, green, silver, gold. They've even got pink, champagne. You know, you're going to be able to, blue, you're going to be able to find them at Dollar Tree. And they've got different sizes. They got little ones. They got kind of, you know, medium, bigger ones. They've even got the giant ones. So like I said, the website's a little misleading, but I've seen these things in person to know that Dollar Tree is always going to be a much better deal, even if you buy it. Now, sometimes you might want to go to Walmart or whatever and buy some big giant case of them and not get a bunch of little things from Dollar Tree. That's fine. You know, you might pay a little bit more money, but ultimately I think Dollar Tree is still going to be cheaper in this department. And then poster board, you know, we all go to Dollar Tree for like school supplies and stationery supplies because they've always been kind of a lot cheaper, at least at some things. I know there was a time where you might buy a notebook for $1 or $1.25 and you might could get it at Walmart for 98 cents. But it looks like just like a plain white poster board. Looks like you can get it for 97 cents on the website. Then if you want like a color like a black or a green, it looks like it's going to run you about $1.56. So again, it might, and I don't know how much actually when you go to the store, how much it is. Looks like it's kind of comparable. This one here might end up being a wash, like not too big of a difference to really make a difference. You know what I'm saying? I know personally for me, going to Walmart is not always the most pleasant experience. But yet if I'm at Walmart and need something, of course I'll get it. So this one here might just kind of be depending on your preferences as to whether or not you want to spend more or less. But they seem to be about relative. In fact, Walmart may even actually be cheaper, especially for something like just a plain white poster board. So another thing, hands down, that you should be buying at Dollar Tree, because with every research I have ever done, you cannot get them even at $1.75. It'll be a long time and a lot of price increases before they're even potentially more expensive at the Dollar Tree than they are other places. And I'm talking about pregnancy tests. And for that matter, all kinds of tests. They've got drug tests and they've got a couple other different ones as well. I am sure you can't get these tests for any less money at any other store. And they work. A lot of people really rave about the pregnancy tests from Dollar Tree. Who wants to be like spending $9 and $10 each time? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're going through a lot of them. If you're in that stage of your life, you're going through a lot of them. If you can buy one for $1.25 or $1.50, why would you want something more? Like I know they have some special ones, but and generally speaking, like you might be able to get like a decent deal at CVS with coupons. But like I said, even Walmart, which tends to have the lowest prices out of most places, it still doesn't hold a candle to Dollar Tree. And also too, something that a lot of people love to buy at Dollar Tree are fun socks. The beauty is too, is they have a lot of single, Dollar Tree, it's almost like no matter what, I've been like in some of the worst Dollar Trees and some of the best Dollar Trees. And it seems like no matter what, there is always a really good sock selection. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I really feel like no matter what, the socks, there's always a lot to choose from in the sock department. You know, so one for, you know, when they were $1, it was real fun, but then $1.25, still a deal. And at $1.50, you can get a pair of fun socks as like a gift or for yourself. It's still a good deal. Walmart sells like 6-packs of like different like socks with different characters and stuff on them, and they'll all be different, but they'll all be kind of like related. So like there's some here that got like some cats on them. They're $1.98 for a 6-pack. So you're gonna pay like $2 a piece, you know, before tax. And they're cute, you know, and for a gift, that's like a really totally cute thing. It's really not that bad. So like if you want like a multi-pack of cute socks, Walmart's got you covered and they're not too bad. But if what you're just wanting is to like go to Dollar Tree and look for something that's fun and buy like one pair of something, $1.25 or $1.50 is still a steal. So like I said, although Walmart has some really great stuff and it's really not expensive, you do have to buy usually a 6-pack, which you might not want 6. And Dollar Tree is still going to have a lot of selection for only $1.50. And then cleaning products. It's still going to take, in my opinion, a long time and a lot of price increases for Dollar Tree to not be cheaper than anywhere for 99% of cleaning products. You gotta remember, you know, in this economy, all these other places are going up too. It's not just Dollar Tree. Walmart's going up. You know, our grocery stores are going up. You can't get anything as cheap as you used to. So Dollar Tree is going up, but other places are as well. I was flabbergasted last time I was in the cleaning section of Walmart and saw the price of Pine Sol, you guys. Pine Sol. I mean, it's not like I can't afford it. It's not like I can't afford it, but I was just really shocked. I was expecting it to be like $1.98 or $2.97, and it was like, it was way more than that. So I still think, like I said, Dollar Tree is going to be hanging in there with the cheaper price for cleaning products, if not forever, for a long, long, long time. So these here, so I still feel cleaning products are way cheaper to buy at Dollar Tree than anywhere else. So then shipping envelopes and greeting cards seem to be kind of wishy-washy on where they're the cheapest. So at Dollar Tree, you know, you can get like shipping envelopes, usually 2 to a pack for $1.25 or $1.50, or you can get one of the fancier ones, that like the white ones that usually you buy it single, and it's a little bit of a stronger envelope. So it looks like at Walmart, of course on the website you pay for shipping, so I don't know how much they are in store. But if you were buying a lot of them and you could get free shipping, it's $1.48 for a 2-pack of 8.5 by 11 bubble mailers. So if they're at $1.50, of course if they're that price in the store, they're cheaper. Or if you can get free shipping and buy a bunch of them, especially with what your needs are for bubble mailers, you may just be better off getting them at Walmart. Now they sell their like white ones, like the maximum strength ones. You're gonna find these for, you know, under $2 at Dollar Tree. Here they're $2.48 a piece. So of course, much more expensive than Dollar Tree. So this is just kind of hit or miss. If you need to buy them in bulk, you may be better off getting them at Walmart. But personally, I'm still gonna just run into Dollar Tree to get one, a 2-pack for, you know, 75 cents a piece, you know, when you buy them in a 2-pack, or $1.50 for the fancy one. Like I said, I don't know if that's an item, I don't know if that's a category that's going to go up or not. I'm just going to assume it is. I still think it's a great deal. I don't know if you guys do this, but I recycle mailing materials. And so if that's not something you're doing, you're missing out. So when I mail something, I don't always have to run out and buy something. I just reuse some of the stuff that I get already. Like, you can, it's like totally okay. So like if you don't know, that's just like a hack. But yeah, this one here might go either way, just depending on what your needs are. As well as greeting cards, I think this is still going to be something. It's been a minute. I have to look today. If you can still get 2 for $1.50, that's still a steal at 75 cents. Because I think Walmart, the cheapest card that they sell is 98 cents. But yeah, I will, like the days, like gone are the days where I spend like $5 on a greeting card, like at the drugstore. So like, yeah, like I said, if Walmart sells 98-cent cards, if I was in Walmart, I would definitely not be above picking one up in a pinch. But generally speaking, like I said, I think the last time I had bought greeting cards, now Dollar Tree is selling like fancy ones that are like a, you know, $1.25 a piece. They're like pop-up cards, and they've got some really fancy ones now. But I think if you just buy their basic cards, I think you generally get 2 for the price. So like I said, even at $1.50, you're going to spend 75 cents a card, and you can get 2. You can get one for another occasion and kind of stack up a little bit of a collection. That's what I do. So I think in a pinch, you can do okay at Walmart, pretty good at Walmart. And if you're there, just pick one up there. But I think overall, they're still going to be cheaper at Dollar Tree. And last but certainly not least, coffee mugs, y'all. I still think even at $1.50, some of the mugs that they have at Dollar Tree are just so cute. And they've got some really, really nice ones now. They've got ones that literally look like something you would spend $7 for at Marshall's. And so I still think, you know, and if you use a mug for any period of time, eventually it's gonna break, it's gonna crack. So there might be some you can get for cheaper than $1.50 at Walmart. Maybe not. So, I mean, this one may be a wash, and it may depend on what you're looking for your home. And that may be the bigger answer, is that you might just be better off finding something cheaper, maybe by Mainstays at Walmart that goes with your decor. But I still don't think at $1.50 a coffee mug is a bad deal at the Dollar Tree. So like I said, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Talk to each other. Like I said, this is a conversation, and it affects every single one of us. And like I said, these price increases aren't just the Dollar Tree. They've been happening everywhere, you guys. I hate it, but it's true. So like I said, let's have a conversation. Talk to me, talk to each other. And so, of course, if you enjoyed this video, show me you did by hitting the like button. Definitely check out some similar content I've done like this down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.